Hello, welcome to our live. My name is David Cantu. I will be doing today's live because I will be talking about something very, very important. For those of you who don't know, by the way, I am one of the co-founders of Best College Aid, the leading online college planning platform in the US. We've helped hundreds, if not thousands, of families send their students to college with scholarships. Again, my name is David Cantu. If you want to follow us in other social networks, here is the name of our handles. It's Best College Aid USA. Today, since it was 4th of July weekend, we happen to be live in Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and on Facebook. So before we get started with today's presentation, if you want to let me know in the chat where you are joining from, if you're a parent or a student, and the grade that your students are in, I will say hello and show your comments in today's live. If you are watching us on TikTok and on Instagram, please feel free to jump on YouTube. Just go on YouTube, search Best College Aid USA, and you'll be able to find me. I'll be able to show your comment live. I'm showing one right now. Laura is going to help us in the chat answer some of your questions. So again, if you want to let me know if you're a parent, student, and the grade that your students are in, that will help a lot. Let me see if I can turn the lights back there. But again, today we'll be talking about 3 strategies that helped me get a full tuition scholarship. These tips are some of the most important tips that we share inside our full membership and online course, Best College Aid. And the questions, I see that some of you are already answering. Florida to the 2023 parent, that's red and white MJ. Thanks for answering that. If you want to hop on YouTube, I will be able to show the presentation there that we presented for you, that we created for you. That's only on YouTube. Remember that we do these lives on Monday and on Tuesday, but since it was 4th of July weekend, we didn't have a live last Monday, so yesterday. So if you want to go on YouTube, subscribe, and make sure you also hit the like button if you find this information useful so that YouTube can share this with other parents, students, and we can reach more people with this very important information. All right. So I see that there's a lot of comments on Facebook. I mean, on Instagram. Well, Instagram does own Facebook does own Instagram. So I do see some comments on Instagram, some people on TikTok. And yeah, so let me know where everyone's joining from. I see that there's other comments and more people joining here on Instagram and on TikTok. We try to do these live separately. So I apologize if I ignore some of the platforms, but I will try to prioritize YouTube because I will be showing a full presentation there. If you see me looking here, it's because I'm clicking buttons and showing a presentation with this keyboard here. But let me see if there's any other comments and questions back there. How was everyone's weekend? Please let me know. And again, today we will be showing, or we will be talking about strategies that helped me get a full tuition scholarship. The school that I attended was Marist College. It's a private college in New York. It is not a big national university. It's a college, not a community college, but a 4-year college. And I graduated in 2019 with a finance and entrepreneurship degree. In 2019, I decided to create Best College Aid, which is an online college planning platform that teaches families the same strategies that I implemented and helped me get a full ride. My siblings, Laura and Francisco, you guys maybe have seen them in some of our posts and on our social media. They also got a full ride as a family. In fact, we earned over $500,000 in aid and scholarships. And now we help others how to do that as well. I see some comments in TikTok. Shout out to my college aid friend. Thank you for joining. Again, if you want to interact with me live, we are live on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed to us and followed us on YouTube, make sure you go there. I see that Study Together has joined, saying hello. Thanks for joining. And I will start in a few minutes. I do want to see how to turn on the lights behind me. It's not, let me see. It's not, oh, it's not liking that, my scenes. There we go. And let me see. Did that work? It didn't work. All right. Let me see one more time. Sorry about that. I was trying to set up because I did a live earlier today and that one didn't work. And then the lights worked there, but I don't know what's happening. Anyways, all right, we'll ignore that. I will get started with today's presentation on how I got a full tuition scholarship. With that being said, that was the last call. If you want to join on YouTube and watch the presentation that I made for you, you can go there and you will be able to see this presentation on YouTube. All right. All right. Let me see if we can get started. There you go. The first step is to I took the first strategy that I implemented was taking college level courses. Now, we've talked about this in more depth before, but if you take college level courses, you will not only maximize your odds of acceptance, but you will also maximize the chances of getting a lot of academic aid and scholarship money. In my case, every year I earned over $10,000 in academic scholarships. I, in fact, won $11,000 per year because I took AP classes and over 15 honors courses throughout my high school career. So if you are taking, or if your student is taking any AP courses, IB classes, any college level course, that is great. That can help you get academic money. A lot of our students in Best College Aid, a lot of our members who have enrolled in Best College Aid have won academic money. So if you are taking AP classes, let me know in the chat if you're taking any AP courses. Well, not now, obviously, because it's the summer, but if you are taking any AP courses or any college level courses, please let me know in the chat so that I can tell you if I passed those classes. And that will also help make this live more interactive. Again, the first strategy is take college level courses. There's over 30 AP classes that you can take, and taking these classes can help a lot. There are scholarships that are worth over $10,000. I think some of our students have won $20,000 scholarships per year, and that can help a lot. Okay. So that was the first strategy. The second strategy that I recommend to our students and the members of Best College Aid is, and that helped me actually get a full ride scholarship, is that I decided to continue my athletic career in college. Okay, so not everyone plays sports, not everyone will have the chance to be a D1, D2, D3 athlete, but getting or continuing playing sports in college can help you maximize your odds of getting accepted into a great college or university, and it can also help get scholarship, athletic scholarship that is not necessarily need-based money. All right. So there's a lot of colleges and universities that do meet a high percentage of a student's financial need. And that is great if you have financial need. That is good if you have a low EFC number. But what happens if you don't qualify for any need-based aid? Well, you want to apply to schools that can show you, or that can not show you, that can meet a lot of students' non-need based needs, right? Well, I was like a tongue twister, but yeah, if you have a son or daughter who has good grades, well, you want to apply to a school that has a history of awarding merit-based aid in academic scholarships. Or if you have a daughter that's really good at playing a specific sport, like in my case was swimming, then you want to look for schools that offer athletic scholarships. So that's the second strategy that I implemented to get a full ride scholarship. In my case, I shouldn't say $1,000 in academic, or in my case, I got $6,000 or $8,000, in fact, of athletic scholarship per year. So that was $32,000 that I earned in academic scholarships. And if you have a student who doesn't know if he or she wants to continue their athletic career, then I really recommend that you have that conversation now, especially during the summer. You know, there's a lot of students that it might not be sports. It could be a musical instrument, performing arts, ROTC. If they're not doing anything outside of school or any summer activity related to that sport or that activity, that extracurricular activity, then you should seriously consider participating in it during the summer, and then figuring out if you want to continue with that activity next year, whether that is high school or during your university, because you can get, like myself and other athletes and performing arts students, a lot of scholarships that are, again, not need based, but merit based. And if you add that in 4 years, a 10,000 academic scholarship or athletic scholarship can be $40,000. In my case, it was $32,000 for athletic plus the 11,000 that I was getting on academics. So if you add that up, you end up with almost $100,000 in non-need academic and merit-based aid. And that is something that, again, we teach to our students inside Best College Aid, and something that we do go, in fact, I will tell you how you can learn more about this at the end of this presentation, right? So that was the second strategy that I implemented and that helped me get a full ride scholarship. The third strategy is that my parents helped me along the way, right? I like saying that there needs to be an adult in the room, and sometimes there's a few students that can figure it out on their own. Yes, but in the majority of cases, after working in college admissions for almost 5 years, I have noticed that when the families work together, when a student has the support of a parent, he or she will end up attending better colleges and will end up getting more financial aid and scholarships than students who just fill out the FAFSA by themselves, students who don't know how to look for generous colleges and universities. I know it's hard because there's a lot of teenagers out there who think that they know everything. I was a teenager once. If you're a parent, you were a teenager once. But what I'm trying to say is that you have to work together as a team. You have to talk about whether it is you want to continue playing sports in college, doing a certain activity, taking an advanced placement class, a college level course. Those conversations have to happen while the student is at home. And in fact, when you fill out the financial aid forms, which is what I want to talk about in this last strategy, a lot of the information that they will ask for has to do with the parents' finances, with the adult in the room, right? If the student is an independent student, which is very hard to find an 18-year-old that's independent, the financial aid and the scholarships that the student will get are very correlated with the parents' finances. So in my case, right, how I got a full ride scholarship was that my parents helped me. They helped me visit the universities, whether that is paying for the trips, even though as an athlete, a lot of my trips were covered by the school. That's a benefit of being an athlete and of doing official visits if you get invited. But they helped me finance those trips, especially when I came up with a list of colleges, which by the way, we do teach how to create a specific list of colleges based on the students' academic needs, extracurricular needs, and the parents' financial needs. We do teach that inside Best College Aid. But after you come up with that list, you will want to visit the universities. You will want to ask questions. There's a whole list of things you have to do when you visit schools. We do talk about that inside Best College Aid in more depth. Fill out the financial aid forms. I already talked about this. You do want to complete these forms with an adult in the room, right? Whether that is a parent or a guardian, but you do want to have someone that knows what they're doing, that knows how to look at financial records, because they will ask you to link your IRS data retrieval tool, some stuff that is a little more, that is beyond what you will learn in high school. Well, you will want to fill out that form with the help of your parents. My parents helped me fill out that forms. They hired someone to help us fill out those forms. And that's also allowed. You can hire someone that can help you. You have there's so many emails that I get of parents saying that they put something wrong and that cost them the chance of getting Pell Grant money, which is money that you don't have to pay back on like a loan. But anyways, you want to have an adult help you fill out the financial aid forms like my parents did. And you want to have someone help you go over financial aid awards. When you get accepted to college, you will get a financial aid package, and there has to be an adult seeing those financial aid packages, because in the majority of cases, parents will be the one paying for the school. So you have to know how much you have to pay and how much you don't have to pay because you got scholarships, right? Knock on wood. And when you get your financial aid awards, you can also do an appeal. And this appeal can help you get more money from the school if you do it correctly. Again, we do teach how to do that inside Best College Aid in more depth. So my parents helped me review my financial aid packages. They helped me get and make an appeal. And remember how I said I got $10,000 or $11,000 in academic scholarships? Well, a grand of that was thanks to an appeal that we made. We got $4,000 more in 4 years because we made an appeal. We communicated with the financial aid office, my swim coach. We do talk about this inside Best College Aid, and I will tell you how you can learn more about this strategy in a few seconds. They helped me do an appeal. We got more aid and scholarships, and that is something that parents can do. Parents can also help not write, but can also read the essay and the supplemental questions that some colleges will ask for. So that is some of the things that parents can do to help their students get a full tuition scholarship, full ride scholarship, like myself. And if you want to learn more, I always like to leave you guys with more information. If you're a parent, this is for you. If you're a student, watch it with your parents. But if you're a parent, I have something for you. There is a free training underneath this video. If you haven't watched it, if you're on Instagram and on TikTok, you can go to our profile, whether that is Instagram or TikTok. Just type in Best College Aid USA. Best College Aid is the name of our Spanish account, but Best College Aid USA. There's a link underneath our bio for those of you on Instagram and on TikTok, and on YouTube and Facebook. I will show you where you can register to watch this training. All you have to do is click the link underneath this video. There's a link right here. If you're on the phone, you should click the arrow underneath the title for those on YouTube and on Facebook. And let me see how I can show this. Not there, but Google Chrome. There we go. That's full screen now. Sorry about that. You can go underneath the video. Yeah, click on that link and you'll be able to see what you will learn. Click yes, save my seat, and you'll be able to select a time to watch this presentation. All right. Well, that was it for the presentation that I had for you, and more information for those who want to learn more strategies. Again, if you already watched it, great. If you haven't watched it, the link is in our profile. I will answer some questions now. For those of you who have any questions, please feel free to type them in and I will answer them. Again, we will only be answering questions that are on Facebook and on YouTube. So let me see if there's any questions in today's presentation. I see that Laura was talking with someone in the chat. All right, let's see. So Oscar asked us a question. My son volunteers at a local hospital. Could this help him earn a scholarship? Yes, there are volunteer scholarships out there. The hospital might be able to give a scholarship for the student, and there are private scholarships that can give aid to students who perhaps have worked in the hospital industry, in the healthcare industry. So I recommend you look at those, or look for those inside Best College Aid. We teach you how to look for scholarships, whether it's private, state, federal, and institutional in scholarships. We go over how to maximize those 4 types of aid. And again, in the training that we have, the link is underneath this video, or if you are on Instagram and on TikTok, go to our profile and click the link in our profile. We actually teach you how to find over $50,000 worth of scholarships using the online search tool that we recommend our members inside Best College Aid. So click the link in our bio or click the link underneath and register to watch so you can learn more about how to look for scholarships regarding for students who perhaps want to do something with or within healthcare in the future, right? All right, so there's another question in the chat from Eva Romero. When can students start taking AP classes? Great question. So students can start taking AP classes with the summer, not the summer, but freshman year. I had some classmates that were taking AP Human Geography their freshman year, and they were taking AP Psychology as well. You could take it sophomore year, but there are some courses that don't have any prereqs. So AP Human Geography is one that I remember you can take. There might be some prerequisites. For example, if you want to take a language class or an AP language class, whether it's English, Spanish, French, you might have to take the honors version of the course first, and then you can take the class. So again, check with the high school, but you can start taking AP courses as soon as freshman year. Okay, great question. Great question. Let's see if there's another question in the chat. There's one from Patty. So Patty's asking, when should my son take the SAT? He's currently in 10th grade. Okay, so if your son is in 10th grade, what you want to do is take the PSAT during freshman or sophomore year, and then study for the SAT in junior year. All right, so take the PSAT now or the upcoming year. If he's going to be a sophomore next year, take the PSAT, and that should help him out. All right, well, that was it for today. I don't see many other questions. If you want to watch the replay, remember to go on YouTube, Best College Aid USA, and you'll be able to watch this replay. Again, if you want to watch the training, go to the link in our profile at Best College Aid and watch the training there. My name is David Cantu. Thank you for joining us. And don't forget to subscribe. If you like this live, give it a thumbs up on YouTube, and that will help us a lot. Take care and see you next week.